Namaskaram, everybody. So, as you all doing such a great cause, working for such a great cause, I want to welcome you all for with few lines in Hindi. That is like, दर्द भरी इस दुनिया में कहीं तो मरहम बिकता है. दर्द भरी इस दुनिया में कहीं तो मरहम बिकता है. तुम्हारी वजह से ही दोस्तों रात के बाद सवेरा दिखता है. So तुम्हारी वजह से दोस्तों रात के बाद सवेरा, it means like the world is full of evil, right? So a lot of people, like, they are trying to pull each other down, but in that world you guys are trying to uplift other people. So it's like you are bringing light to, like, there is a light in the darkness. And also I want to thank you all for doing such a great job. So I want to start. Okay. So let's start my presentation. So I'm going to give my talk on the career opportunities in mechanical engineering. So I am going to, like, me and Khushbu are going to say about what is mechanical engineering, stories of my friends who have passed out from mechanical engineering and what now they are doing. So what to do after BTech and why to choose a mechanical engineering, why not to choose a mechanical engineering.
Please carry on.
So, what is mechanical engineering? So, we can divide mechanical engineering in three parts. Okay. So, first part of the mechanical engineering is design of machines. Like, we have studied the basic equation of motion, friction in our, like, earlier classes. So, we use these kind of equations to design the dimensions of the machines, or what material to choose, and how it will behave. And this type of study we do in a design part of the mechanical engineering. And once we have designed a machine, for example, we designed a car. So now we want to study how it behave in real life. For example, a car will have to face the air resistance. Okay. And also the heat generated in the engine have to be dissipated. So this type of study is done in the second part of the mechanical engineering, and we do the analysis of the heat transfer and the fluid flow. Okay, so now we have designed our machine and also analyzed how it will work in, like, real life. And now the third part comes to make a machine or manufacture a machine. So there are several manufacturing processes that we study in a like mechanical engineering. Like, most simple one is casting. So what we do in casting is we take a metal block and melt it. So when it become liquid, so liquid is very easy to, like, it's very easy to give a shape to a liquid. You pour in a bottle, it will take a shape of the bottle. So we pour in a, like, the desired shape, and it will take the shape of that object. So basically this is the mechanical engineering. We design machine, we study machine, how it will behave in, like, certain environments, and then we make machines. Okay, so, like, as we have heard in 3 idiots, like, everything around us is like machine, from the tip of the point to the aeroplanes and to submarines. So, like, we study all these things. So now from the career point of view, I want to move forward from the stories of some of my friends. Uh, like, here is the story of Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu was a very hardworking boy. So, like, he cleared IIT JEE. He got selected in, like, good IITs, and he, like, focused on mechanical engineering only. And apart from the studies, he performed very good in studies in college also. And he worked for developing other skills which help him get a good placement. Like, he learned a designing softwares. Like, he learned about Fusion 360. It's a very good software where you can design machines. And he learned ANSYS, where he simulated the conditions of the machines, and with all that hard work he was able to get a, like, very good package. But there is a condition. He worked really very hard. Like, it was a really, even after getting in a good college, you have to work hard if you want to get a good placement. Okay, so suppose, what about a student who are not able to get in a good college? Okay, what about them? So nothing to worry, you will get a second chance, and second chance will come through from the gate examination. So gate examination happens after you complete your BTech, or you can also give gate examination in the fourth year of your graduation. So it covers the syllabus of the graduation or the BTech which you have studied. And it provides you two opportunities. You can either pursue higher studies from the premium institutes of our country, or you can join PSUs. PSUs are the one of the most like very good companies for mechanical engineering in India. Like they are the topmost country. They are paying very good salaries for the mechanical engineering, and they take their entries through the gate examination. Okay, so if you are not able to get a good rank and get in a premium institute, so there is a second option, like you can attempt a gate examination. And then there is a story of my other two friends like Neha and Kushi. They took a different path. Like Neha also get in a good college, but she didn't focus on mechanical engineering. Rather, she's focused on like computer science. Like we all know, like computer science is booming nowadays, but she decided to not to focus that much. She just studied mechanical engineering to pass her subject and get a reasonable marks. And but he worked very hard on non-core subjects. So non-core consists of like computer science or the management related jobs. So she prepared for the computer science, and she done courses online and like develop her skill. Like she also worked very hard and got a very good package, and even better than from the mechanical engineer. So my one of my other friend is Khushi. Like she wanted to do a PhD, so she focused in her MTech project. And like after she also published a paper in MTech and got a PhD in a good college, and now she's happy there. So let me summarize what are the options you have after BTech. Like you can go for higher studies. Like after you give GATE, you can either join MTech, or there is also option of direct PhD through GATE. Okay. So also if you get a very good rank, you can enter in a PSUs. The some of the PSU also take their separate exams. So if you prepare for the GATE exam, you definitely prepare for this exam also, and you have the opportunity to join this premium like companies of the India like GAIL, BHEL, IOCL, SAIL, etc. So also there are other private companies like Tata Group, Siemens Industry, Mahindra and Mahindra. You can apply if you don't get a campus placement. You can also apply a like for non campus placement, but this company usually demand for experience and also a good skill set. So it's also a very good also very tough competition here. And also like one of the good opportunities for mechanical engineering, like almost every state releases some post for mechanical engineer. You can go in also in state and in the central government jobs. Okay, so why mechanical engineering? Why should a person should choose a mechanical engineering? Like mechanical engineering is like if you if you are very love with the science and you want to apply to make things, so you will enjoy it. Like if you are really used to make like all branches are of course interesting, but yeah, you will also enjoy it. Like you will got an opportunity to work in workshop to make your own robots, and they make cars. Like there are also competition where you have to make your own cars, and to race among them you have to make the robots. So it's quite interesting. So and another reason is like if you want to, like it gives a gateway for government jobs. Like of course the best branch to get a government job from engineering point of view is like civil, and the
Yes,
second come is mechanical engineering.
engineering service.
Yes, Khushbu?
Engineering
Yeah,
service.
yeah, yeah. Also, like if you, yeah, also like as Khushbu has mentioned, you can also prepare for ESC. Like there is UPSC, and like similar, we have an engineering service examination, and every year some posts are like published, and you can apply for that also and prepare for that exam also. Okay, so also like mechanical engineers are working on, of course, like all other solid materials. People are also working chemistry. People are also working like on technologies like fuel cell and batteries, and like hyperloops, solar cell, renewable energies. So these technologies are making our world better. Like they are developing. These are very important technology. Like we have to work on it. If you want to develop our country or our like country or our for whole world is important. So you will get an opportunity to work in this field also. So like now comes why not to choose mechanical engineering. Like what are the drawbacks in the current scenario? So this is the data from my batch. Like only like few percent of people like really joined the core mechanical company, and very few joined MTech, and most of them like work for MBAs and non-core. Like today it's easy to get a job in computer science. In mechanical there are jobs in mechanical, but competition is very high, you have to be good. Like I am not saying like it's very impossible, like if you give your best you will get definitely get the result. But corporate, like we cannot deny the fact that there is a competition. There are a lot of people graduating, and the supply demand chain, there is a difference between supply and the demand. Also the demand is not that much. You have to work hard, you have to prove your worth, and definitely if you work hard you have the concept that, and you can prove the your worth to the companies, you will get the fruit. Okay, so I want to conclude my talk by this quote, like, success is not a final, fail is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Like, you have to continue, you have to have a growth mindset. And if you are like determined and if you give the best, the God will help you, and definitely you will do best in life. So, thank you all.
Okay, Akshay, that's a very nice presentation
Yeah,
with so many case studies. Okay,
thank
I
you.
have some few doubts in point of student point of view. Okay, you told like with
Okay.
mechanical engineering, one student can
Uh-huh.
choose some non-core subject, right? Like how those subject
Okay.
combinations should be there in your BTech for if anyone target like for a non-core job, like subject
Okay.
combination, how what should be that in BTech degree or MTech?
There is
Okay.
a one compulsory course in BTech first year, like C language something, to introduce non-core related.
Also, like learning new skills is not difficult that today in today's time. Like there is a lot
Yeah,
of
he
free
asked you like
sources.
what are the courses related to non-core, na?
Yeah. Like first, like the for non-core, like if you want to go in a CSC, like you want to pursue a career in a computer science, like there is a lot of demand for computer science today. So the latest branches you can learn data science, you can learn artificial intelligence. As we all know that Chat GPT is coming and is taking over everything, and there is a lot of scope for artificial intelligence. And there are other field also like data science. You can learn about AI ML. You can learn about software developing. Like if you are good in coding, you can go in developing software, or you can prepare for the like management jobs. There is also very good scope for management jobs also. Like you can prepare for project management jobs and sales. There is a huge demand for sales. Like if you have a very good presentation skills and you can convince people, like people will definitely choose you. Like every company needs a salesman. Others, it can compromise, but salesmen are important. That, and sales is also a very good like option. And of course, like you can go prepare for like there is exam cat. You can prepare for cat, and you prepare for GRE. There are other options also. And yeah, like
Yeah.
you have to set your target, and then you can like learn from the online, like nptel teaches you, or you have other uh, platforms where you can do the courses like Udemy. You can do the Coursera, and like they teach us very well, and you can become self-sufficient. Okay.
Okay, thank you. One more question, just last question. Like in if suppose some student took BTech as in mechanical engineering. Okay, so I think in your slide there is missing point like internship opportunities, right? So suppose any student want core job, okay, in mechanical like related company. So how they should choose, or what are the opportunities there for internship? That if you can elaborate something for the student benefit.
Yeah. You raised a very good question. Like, I want to bring forward the story of my very close friend Dipanshu. Like, he didn't have a very good CGPA, but he has done his internship from IIC Bangalore. So he got a placement in a very good mechanical company, because the companies also look more for like two important things are very important if you want a core job. Like one is your project, BTech project, and another is internship. So if you don't have such a good CGPA but you have done a very good job in project, or you have done a very good internship, so definitely, like if you do internship of IIC Bangalore or good IITs, definitely it will help you. I have done my internship from like Maruti, and some of my friends have done my internship from Sonalika. And definitely, whenever you go to a interview, they will ask you question from internship and the project you have done. And thank you, Papiti, you have raised a very good question and a very important question. And I apologize, I didn't mention in my slides.
Thank you, Akshay, for this is very nice presentation. Okay, anybody if
Okay.
have any question they can ask.
In India, the students are mainly search for a job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
so why should they
Mhm.
opt mechanical engineering? If they want any government job or uh, some non mechanic matlab, that means non core mechanical subject job. So why
Mhm.
should they opt mechanical engineering?
Okay, this is a very good question. Like some student, like one of the benefit of a mechanical engineering is like it provide more opportunity in government sector. If someone has a target to like work in a government sector, then mechanical engineering is also a good option. But I don't believe that mechanical engineering doesn't have jobs. Like all of my friends I have seen, like who doesn't have a good CV also get a job, but they didn't get that with like package that CSC one got. But uh, none of my friend is like unemployed. If they tried in private companies, they got like I agree that they didn't get a very good salary or like but they have a job at least in even in a core mechanical company. So it is a myth, like it's no job. There are jobs but they are not that good. Like you want something good now, at least at least you want like more than 6 LPA or more than jobs. But there are jobs in mechanical engineering. If you even if you have a good like project, if you are not that much good in studies but you have done a good project sincerely and have a good internship, then definitely what the people usually do, like they join a company with low salary, and they gain experience for 1 or 2 years, and when they have experience, they got a opportunity to get a job in better company. And it's a matter of interest, like if you are really interested in the subjects that you get to teach, like it's a physics oriented, very much physics oriented subjects you learn in like mechanical engineering. Uh, if you are want to study those subjects, definitely you should join. But I don't say that there are not jobs, but that jobs are not that good compared to others. Like I like you there are, like if you got a campus placement, then definitely you will get a good. But in off campus, like you have to struggle. Like there are jobs you will get a job, like you have to struggle for 3 4 years, you have to gain. Like there's a slow growth in mechanical engineering in like other like CSC today in today's world. uh, uh, like you get a boom, sudden boom, but in mechanical there is a like growth. And also mechanical is called mechanical is called evergreen. You will need a mechanical engineering. For example, in computers, like you are making chips, but you have to dissipate the heat from the computer. Here, the only mechanical, you require a mechanical engineer to dissipate, like to design the fans, to design the heat dissipated system. There, you need a mechanical engineer also. Like in the fuel cells or in the batteries, there will be some role of mechanical engineer. So that's why it is called the Aragon. It was one of the oldest branch, and it's going to be there. It's not like like we need machines, like even for a work of a, if you want to make a road also, you need machines. Like most of the like our home is full of machines. Like, my point is simple, like there are going to be mechanical engineers, and definitely today's work there is, I agree that more demand of computer science engineers are there.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining everyone with your busy schedule.